man, machine, man, airplane, and machine, death to nature. This is the fourth day in a row, as you can see it. The sky is all white with the gas, chemtrails sprayed, that gas spread out. Fourth day in a row, blocked. The sun is blocked 4 days in a row. It's the fifth day in a row, actually. Fifth day in a row, sun blocked. And they got the nerve to complain about the bees are dying. It's cold rain now. The last 5, 6, 7 days was 70 degrees. But it took them 4 days to block the sun to produce cold rain, freezing rain. You got bees flying around the last few weeks. Now there's no bees been flying around the last 3, 4 days. Why? There you have it. The wind is blowing, cold wind. Especially today, they're dying. They're still alive and active. Nature is dying from man. The same man you people respect, worship, and look up to. And even depend on. They use airplanes and spraying these chemicals to block the sun and cloud seeding and spraying their chemicals, whatever. Keep spraying to do sprinkle rain. Sprinkle rain. If it's not going to rain like this, they produce that sprinkle rain, which is just pure spray, not cloud seeding. If humans don't change their ways and start acknowledging this right here, this fake weather, this artificial cloud seeding and chemtrail spraying, then humans are pretty much doomed. They just keep having babies and keep making the same mistake. That's all they worry about. They're not worried about the survival no more. Because man using machine and airplanes to destroy everything on this planet. Ain't nobody to blame but yourself. Ain't nobody to blame but yourself. If you ain't gonna acknowledge it, you to blame too. It don't make no sense. Fifth day in a row, sun is blocked again, it's raining. Meanwhile, you got tornadoes everywhere and hurricane everywhere else. There's people just in Alabama, not about 5, 6, or 7 hours away from here. Come on now. Why they gotta block the sun here and spraying and all that? And when it gets around 4 or 5 o'clock, all the chemtrails clear out. Then first thing back in the morning, overnight, they spray it again. I just heard planes soaring in the sky. You only hear planes soar when it's like this because they can spray, you can't see them spraying. And when it's clear, they really high spraying. And that's a fact. And the other fact is, humans are pretty much done if they don't acknowledge this, like I said before. And that's a true fact. There's no hope, no faith in humanity or nothing if they don't acknowledge this, start acknowledging this now. Because it's pretty much over. It's done. Humans pretty much turned to the reptilian agenda. Not the right to starseed agenda. Still eating animals, suffering. Not just animals, eating, suffering, slaughtered, caged animals, already wounded animals, messed up animals, sore animals, all that infected animals up. I walk past restaurants, you can see people. Like, I ain't talking about kids, I'm talking about elder humans just sitting there, just grubbing on, just happily grubbing on animals, slaughtered animals and everything else. Like, wow, this is y'all perfection. This is what y'all need. Y'all feeding Are y'all feeding your bodies or you feeding your minds? Think about that. You feeding your most humans now ain't feeding their bodies, they feeding their minds when they eat animals. Up in a restaurant. You ain't feeding your body, you feeding your mind because your mind's like, oh, I want to go eat here. There you go. Reptilian agenda. There's no hope in humans. Keeping the ground wet, keeping everything cold. Got cold rain in the middle of spring because he blocked the sun for 4 days in a row. And been spraying that spraying water along with it. You'll never hear a chemtrail plane crashing. You only hear about military planes and anything else crashing, but and so-called UFO crashing, but you'll never hear a chemtrail plane crashing. I tell you that much. They make sure of that. On the news, they want to talk about Nintendo Switch, but they don't want to talk about no chemtrails. But Nintendo's news, like I said, there's no hope or faith in humanity. It's all about the title on YouTube. It's all about the title. You talking about something like Backwoods or something like a celebrity, Kanye, or something about BBL or anything else, or somebody just embarrassing themselves. You won't get millions of views. But you talk about something like this, you don't get no views. Why? Because humans are dumb. They're not intelligent. The human race will not make it that far, and that's a prediction, and that's a fact prediction. Ain't just a prediction, that's just a fact. Forget a prediction. Humans not gonna make it that far. Humans are done. Y'all are done if y'all ain't gonna change your ways. Just like that. You have kids, you have all the kids, all the children you want. All the children you want. Spitting, you know what I mean, busting all the seeds you want, you know what I mean, spitting all the sperm you want out of you. Have all the sperms you want. They ain't gonna do nothing if you don't change your ways and teach them. Born into the chemtrails. Babies born into this, inhaling this, aluminum, and all that, aerosol, and all that. Depleted carbon dioxide. Come on, man. Y'all just want to have a baby. I said, he was dumb as hell. And he'd be like, what? Why is it so? And he got a nerve to ask me, why is it so cold certain days? Why like this? Why is it so cold? Because it ain't supposed to be. Why is it raining all the time? Why are they asking me? But you don't want to hear the truth. But you got questions. Don't ask the question if you don't want to hear the answer.